got the door locked, and I was like panicking because I was like, oh, windows open, this mother, like he's gonna get me. So then a guy like got off the floor. And
in that hour-long recorded interview with investigators, Maddesyn George, a Colville Tribal member, laid out the details of what she says led her to shoot and kill Kristopher Graber, a white 43-year-old man.
I like sat up, you know, because I wasn't comfortable with him touching me like that.
Yeah.
Because I was laying on my stomach and doing a scratch again. And then when he put his nose down by my butt, I like tried to like flip around, you know, and like sit up.
Yeah.
And then he just like held onto my legs, and then I just like pushed up. And then he grabbed me like back here by my hair, out of my.
Yeah.
And then he pulled me down.
In that interview, George told investigators Graber pulled out a gun and then continued to sexually assault her.
It was a black gun with big bullets.
Did he point it at you?
No.
Okay.
But he made it like, it was like he was trying to intimidate me with it.
George told investigators that afterwards she didn't know what to do. So she waited for Graber to fall asleep, and then she made her escape. She says before she left, she took the gun, meth, and thousands in cash. She says that the next day, Graber tracked her down to confront her about what she took. That confrontation would be Graber's last.
I was panicking. I was just like, I was like, what do I do? Like, I don't know what to do, you know? I was like, it's not my fault. I didn't do it. He came at me, though. What was I supposed to do, you know?
Since then, George has taken a plea deal with prosecutors, dropping charges from murder to voluntary manslaughter. Now, George continues to wait, like she has been for more than a year in the Spokane County Jail. A federal judge will decide her punishment on November 17th. It's a day that Maddesyn George's mother hopes will bring justice for her daughter.
My ultimate hope is that she's free.
Now, I did speak with Graber's family as well. His niece says she was living with him at the time and doesn't believe that her uncle raped Maddesyn George. She went on to say he would never hurt anyone that he loved, but that's not necessarily true, according to these documents here, which were filed last week by the defense. Now, according to these documents, Graber has a history of violence towards women, and this is a statement given to police by a woman in 2018 who he was in a relationship with. Quote, during our whole relationship, he would get paranoid and accused me of cheating, and he would beat me up and always threaten to kill me and strangle me. He has been to jail many times, and every time he would go to jail or prison, he would come out with less remorse and more violent each time. He threatened to cut off some of my body parts and to mutilate me, end quote. The defense understands that George has had drug abuse issues in the past and isn't perfect. They just hope that the judge takes all of this into consideration when deciding the fate of Maddesyn George on November 17th. Claire?